Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn about branching method. This branching method is very useful for fraction problem like this. Now, let's start. There are 40 apples in a box. 58 of them are rotten. What fraction of the apples are not rotten? B. How many apples are not rotten? So, for question A, they want fraction of apples that are not rotten. For B, they want the actual number of apples which are not rotten. So let's start solving. Every fraction start with one whole. And for this one whole, you can see this 40 apples is the total. So this one whole is going to be total, which is 40 apples. Okay, and you can see 58 of them are rotten. That means these 40 apples, this one whole, is also equivalent to 8/8. It's the 8/8, which is the one whole. So now, let's start. 58 of them are rotten. So from there, 5/8 is rotten. So 8/8 minus 5/8, you were left with 3/8. These are not rotten. So this is the branching model we have done. So now, let's start with the solving part. So A, what fraction of the apples are not rotten? There, we already found 3/8 is the fraction which is not rotten. So answer A is 3/8. Now, answer B. How many apples are not rotten? So look at this. 3/8 is not rotten, which is the 8 is the total apples of 40 apples. So what do we do? 3/8 multiplied by the total apples, which is 40. So 8 divided by 8 is 1. 40 divided by 8 is 5. So 3 times 5, we get 15. So answer for A is 3/8. Answer for B is 15. Nancy spent 2/9 of her money on a meal and had $14 left. How much money did she have at first? So the money she have at first is always one whole. And you see that she spent 2/9 of her money. So this 9 is the total money, which is this. So one whole is going to be equivalent to be 9/9. Okay, then she spent 2/9. So 2/9 is spent. So how much we left? 9/9 minus 2/9, we were left with 7/9. This is left. So this left is equal to $14. So from here, we can see 7 unit is equal to $14. So 1 U is going to be 14 divided by 7, which we will get 2. So what is the total number of unit at first? We have 9 unit. So 9U equal to 2 times 9, which is equal to $18. So the answer is 18. James had some money. He spent 1/4 of his money on a backpack. A. He then spent 2/3 of the remaining money on food. What fraction of his money did he spend on food? B. What fraction of his money was left? So let's start. Every time the fraction always start with one whole. Then from here we can see 1/4. That means 4 is going to be the total that he have at first. So we will write 4/4. Okay. Then he spent 1/4 on backpack. So 4/4 minus 1/4, we were left with 3/4. This is remainder. When you add 1/4 plus 3/4, you are supposed to get back this 4/4. So now, let's read A. He then spent 2/3 of his remaining money on food. So from the remainder, he will spend 2/3 on food. Okay, so what is left? Don't always leave this blank. We fill up the whole thing to make sure it's one whole. So here, 2/3. So you must left with 1/3. Why? Because 2/3 plus 1/3, you will get back the one whole. Okay, so now the question is, what fraction of his money did he spend on food? Now look at the food. Where is the parent branch? Which is this remainder, isn't it? So in order to solve this question A, what we do is we will multiply these two. Then you will get the fraction of his money. That means for A, fraction for food equal to 3/4 multiplied by 2/3. So 3 and 3 cancel. 1, 1. 2 divided by 2, 1. 4 divided by 2, 2. So we will get half. So this is the answer for A. Now, let's look at the answer for B. What fraction of his money was left? So same thing. This 1/3 is left. So where is the parent's branch? The parent branch is here. So what do? We will multiply these two. So B is going to be 3/4 multiplied by 1/3. So 3 and 3 cancel. You left with 1/4. So answer for A is half. Answer for B is 1/4. Mr. Lim had some money. He gave 3/8 of it to his mother and spent 2/5 of the remainder on food. What fraction of the money did he spend on food? So, fraction always start with 1. Here, you can see denominator is 8. That's why this will be 8, 8. Now, let's start the branching. From 1, he gave 3/8 to his mother. If he gave 3/8, what is the remainder? 8 minus 3, we should left with 5/8. This is the remainder. Okay, then he spent 2/5 of the remainder on food. So from the remainder, another branch come out, 2/5. This is on food. Then never leave this behind. Always finish this. So if 2/5 is here, you should have 3/5 here, which is left. Why? Because 2/5 plus 3/5, you will get 5, 5 again, which is the 1 whole. So every branch, when you add the fraction, you must get back 1. Always must get back 1. So you must have all these proper fractions. So now let's look at this. What fraction of the money did he spend on food? Food is here. Where is the parent branch? Which is 5, 8 here. So the parent branch multiply with this child branch together. So what will we get? So fraction on food is going to be 5, 8 multiplied by 2/5. So 5 and 5 cancel. 2 divided by 2, 1. 8 divided by 2, 4. We get 1/4. So the answer is 1/4. A baker had some flour. She used 5/9 of the flour to bake cakes. She used 3/8 of the remaining flour to bake muffins. What fraction of the flour did she use to bake muffins? So now, same thing. Fraction always start with 1. And we see the very first denominator is 9. So it is going to be 9 over 9. Now, let's start the branching. The first one, 5/9, is to bake cakes. So 9/9 minus 5/9, we were left with 4/9. These are the remainder. This is a remainder. So from this remainder, she used 3/8 of the remaining flour to bake muffin. So starting from here, another branch come out, 3/8. This is to bake muffins. So always make it 1. So 3/8 plus 5/8, you will get 8/8, which is going to be 1. So this is left. Now, let's find the fraction of flour for the muffin. So fraction for muffins is going to be, okay, muffin is here. So the child branch and the parent branch multiply together. These two multiply together. So 4/9 multiplied by 3/8. So 3 divided by 3, 1. 9 divided by 3, 3. 4 divided by 4, 1. 8 divided by 4, 2. So now what do we get? 3 times 2, 6. 1 times 1, 1. So answer 1/6.